It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. The 76ers begin the game with the basketball. To Embiid. Turns and slams it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Swings it to Aldridge. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Danny Green to Tobias Harris. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Aldridge to Allen Crabbe. Danny Green, huge block. And this will be out of bounds, off of Embiid. Shot clock coming down to 4, down to 3. Ibaka. And he hits.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia to Danny Green. Here comes the screen. To Danny Green. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for 2.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down 2. Now a steal by Philly. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Aldridge. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Tobias Harris. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Short jumper stays out.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
To Danny Green. Harris. Joel Embiid. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Ibaka.
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Joel Embiid doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Allen Crabbe. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And for the money Crabbe got, he better be a professional scorer, getting it done the hard way.
Embiid. Has a look. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there. to Aldridge. Trying to cash in and scores on the step back.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Tobias Harris. Down to Green. Allen Crabbe tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Off the mark. To Ibaka. Montrezl Harrell snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Ibaka to Dinwiddie. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Tobias Harris. 5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. It's Embiid. Joel Embiid. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Screen coming. To Ibaka. Has a chance. It goes down. He improvises and scores.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Danny Green. Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
To Aldridge. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Harris to Danny Green. Not that time. Joel Embiid. He's now 4 for 6.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Ibaka. Goes to the right side. Aldridge to Allen Crabbe. Oh, he missed a short one there. LaMarcus knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Millsap. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. Smith to Simmons. Aldridge. From the painted area, won't go down. Batum to Tobias Harris. Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, Ed. To win the MVP. But perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who have been watching Ben Simmons show out this past summer on IG. Ben Simmons needs to get back to the lab, stay in the gym, continue to work on that jump shot, because this is still a team that lost 1-4 to the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward.
Simmons to Dennis Smith Jr. Simmons to Aldridge. Smith now. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Dennis Smith Jr. with a chance at a 4-point play. For his career, 69% at the line. Got it. Sixers control it. Embiid to Millsap. Probing the defense. Joel Embiid. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Smith now into the front court. Down just a couple. Ibaka to Dennis Smith Jr. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Ed, 2 years ago, I was sitting in the draft room absolutely shocked that Dennis Smith went at 9 in the draft. And when I think about this young man's game, he is just scratching the surface of what he can do. He finished tied for 4th among rookies in scoring last season, and I guarantee you his game is going to continuously go to different levels.
Down to 5 on the 24. Embiid, keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Aldridge to Dennis Smith Jr. Just not going down.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. It's Embiid for 2. And it's Smith there for the rebound. Smith into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Sixers able to clear the rebound. To Embiid. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Oh, and a putback.
Now, while everybody was staring at the flight of the ball on the defensive end, he was busy carving out space, being active, getting that offensive rebound. That's his second offensive rebound in the first quarter.
Tough shot. Hand in his face, he makes them pay.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Millsap shot, no good. Serge Ibaka able to recover with the block. Here's Simmons with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Dennis Smith Jr. Nothing going here on that drive. Smith to Aldridge. Here comes the screen. Has a look. LaMarcus Aldridge. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Millsap. His first effort off the mark. Late heave to beat the buzzer. First quarter's complete with the Nets in front. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Batum. To Millsap. Cleared by Ibaka. Smith with the basketball. Leads 4. Simmons to Dennis Smith Jr. Ibaka to Simmons. Trying to cash in. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Has a chance. Brooklyn secures the rebound. Smith with it up top. They lead it. 4-point game. And slams it down. Big finish for Aldridge.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Millsap to Batum. Millsap to Nick Batum. Fires the 3. Mike Scott is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 76% from the line. Knocks down the first.
To the line, shooting 3.
And he hits the second.
For the Brooklyn Nets, number 12, Joe Harris. Into the game for Philadelphia.
3 for 3. Nice. Brooklyn's got it. Sizing up the defense to Ibaka. Nothing going here on that drive. Ibaka. Marcus Morris rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Batum. Dwayne Dedmon rocking the rim.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Ibaka to Aldridge. Dwayne Dedmon.
Oh, get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Changes coming from both sides right now. To Ibaka. To Aldridge. Ibaka. Always tough against this guy. Serge Ibaka. Good closeout. Still hits.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
To Marcus Morris. Danny Green to Marcus Morris. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Down low, Green. Scores from the post. Nets have it. And that one out of bounds off a net. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. LaMarcus Aldridge sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Can't miss those. Aldridge. Five on the shot clock. Aldridge. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Danny Green. Down to 5 on the 24. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good. It's Brooklyn's ball. To Aldridge. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Danny Green. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
One of the hardest working guys in the league, and that's how he got his money. That's his skill set. That weight room continues to pay off.
To Dinwiddie. Down low, Aldridge. Montrezl Harrell with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Sixers have the basketball. To Danny Green. Takes stock of the floor. From the outside, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Aldridge to Allen Crabbe. Aldridge to Allen Crabbe. With a drop step. The jumper's off the mark. To Danny Green. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Ibaka. Aldridge. To Allen Crabbe. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. To Tobias Harris. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Knocks it down off the step back.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Screen coming. Aldridge. Not going to have it this time.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Stepping in
with a drop step. LaMarcus Aldridge swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Tobias Harris trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. And hits at the line. Nets have the basketball. Almost. Unlucky bounce. To Millsap. Danny Green to Marcus Morris. Has a look. But not today. In the front court comes Simmons. They trail by one. Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
To Millsap. Able to convert inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Ibaka to Aldridge. To Simmons. Paul Millsap pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Danny Green at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Dinwiddie. To Ibaka. For three. Not that time. He misses. Harris to Millsap. Missed a wide open look. Knocked loose. Sixers have it. Short jumper off the mark. Gets a look. Can't hit. Deep left corner.
In the second quarter.
Batum. To Marcus Morris. 5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Gets it in the left corner. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Aldridge. To Dinwiddie. Serge Ibaka slams it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
76ers ball.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
For the Philadelphia 76ers, number 1, Mike Scott.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Mike Scott. Brooklyn with the basketball. Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. That'll do it for the first half. The 76ers have the lead.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The 76ers will start the second half with a decent lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Bench points.
The Brooklyn Nets are getting enough bench production in this contest. Their reserves need to step up and start making an impact in this game.
Player of the half.
Joel Embiid has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
To Aldridge. Smith. To Allen Crabbe. 5 seconds to shoot. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Danny Green. Not that time.
You can't fall in love with the jump shots. You have to find ways to maybe even get to the free throw line. Keep your team in the game by putting points on the board.
Smith. To Aldridge. Shot clock winding down. Trying to cash in. Step back jumper.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Danny Green. Screen coming. Danny Green. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Love the hustle. Sprawl down on the deck. To Ibaka. Smith. To Ibaka. Flushes it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Embiid to Tobias Harris. 4-3. Around the perimeter. Misfires. It's no good. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
I give this defense so much credit. Sometimes it pays major dividends to have players that are willing to get their nails dirty. Just dig their hands in the dirt, and that's what kind of stand they're making on the defensive end.
Now a pass stolen by the Sixers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
In the front court comes Smith. His guys now down by a point. That's no good. To Tobias Harris. Danny Green to Tobias Harris. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. To Dennis Smith Jr. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Won't go.
And Ed, that's what you see this defense doing. You're capitalizing on the momentum gain from getting a multitude of stops defensively.
To Aldridge. Slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Spencer Dinwiddie. Stepping in for the Philadelphia
To Embiid.
Number 1, Mike Scott.
To Danny Green. Cleared by Ibaka. Goes to the left side. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Sixers control it. Surveys the floor. To Embiid. Has a look. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
Ibaka. Now a steal by Philly. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Ibaka. Here comes the screen. To Allen Crabbe. Aldridge. To Ibaka. Fires the three. Spencer Dinwiddie is going to get a chance at three here. For his career, 79% at the line. First one goes down. Second to three. Got it. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Danny Green. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Aldridge. Here comes the screen. Aldridge. Slam dunk.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Embiid. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. To Aldridge. Goes to the right side. How do you stop that? Aldridge knocks down the step back.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Danny Green. To Embiid. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Gets it in the right corner. Down low, Aldridge. Montrezl Harrell. Huge block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Seth Curry. To Simmons. Millsap to Embiid. Paul Millsap. Ooh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
He's so good down low. This four-time All-Star really does a good job of utilizing that body to muscle through contact and finish with the best of them.
Ibaka. Baseline drive. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First free throw is good.
Subbing in for Brooklyn, number 12.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Brooklyn's got it. Aldridge to Seth Curry. Embiid, deep right corner. To Millsap. Batum, picked up by Seth Curry. To Millsap. 5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. To Nick Batum. Lets it fly from long range. The Frenchman with the 3. Tough shot that time.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Short jumper misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Embiid dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Serge Ibaka tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
They go down low to Simmons. From the painted area, won't go down. Batum to Millsap. Serge Ibaka snatching it out of the air. That's his 3rd block this evening. Mike Scott sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Philadelphia with the basketball.
Shoot that, boy.
To Embiid. Driving right to the... Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now.
Great anticipation. Batum cashes in. Well defended. He still finds a way.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Aldridge to Dennis Smith Jr. Able to convert inside.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Screen coming. Batum to Millsap. Over to the right side. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Paul Millsap. 4 out of 10.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Aldridge to Dennis Smith Jr. Sixers have the basketball. To Batum. Beyond the arc for 3. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Gets to the basket and scores.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Got some for him.
Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the 3rd quarter. It's the Sixers out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Embiid to Marcus Morris. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys trail by 10. To Simmons. Taken by the Sixers.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
To Marcus Morris. Here comes the screen. Millsap. To Embiid. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Ibaka to Dinwiddie. Sixers control it. Batum. Probing the defense. To Millsap. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Paul Millsap at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. And he connects on the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Aldridge to Allen Crabbe. Finish that.
Defense, let's go.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Serge Ibaka able to recover with the block. Fourth this contest. Simmons.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Allen Crabbe. Serge Ibaka slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Philadelphia with the basketball. To Danny Green. They get it down to Millsap. The pass set it all up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Millsap. Danny Green. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Marcus Morris trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Nets have it.
I got him. Oh, yeah, it's me and you. Here, coming left.
Probing the defense. Takes stock of the floor. To Dinwiddie. Dedmon rejects it. That's out. Last touch by Dwayne Dedmon. Time for some new personnel into the game. Simmons, 24-second violation. Danny Green.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Can't connect.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Danny Green. To Embiid. Has a chance. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Aldridge. The rebound taken down by the Sixers. To Embiid. It's a big finish. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on a defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Another shot won't go either. To Marcus Morris. It goes down.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
To Allen Crabbe. He buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number one, a hezi. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number two, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number three, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Ibaka to Aldridge. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
To Danny Green. Has a look. A shot by Green, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Ibaka. Sixers have it. It's blocked.
You see, that's why you never give up on the play, Ed. You always stay in the game.
Reminiscent of LeBron on Iguodala. Runner here won't go down. To Tobias Harris. Danny Green, defended by Warren. T.J. Warren with a piece. Ooh, 5 now. Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys down big, and a putback slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Harris. Cleans it up. Another follow, still no good. Aldridge. Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Trying to cash in. The shot almost. Dinwiddie into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen.
NBA Season 1-1-2023 Game 1-0. Games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
To Tobias Harris. Fires the 3. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Just enough of a head fake to help
The
on that
NBA
one.
Season 1-1-2023 Game 1-0 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Subbing in,
Sixers have the basketball.
number 1, Mike Scott.
LaMarcus Aldridge sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Ibaka. Stuffs it down with authority.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
To Tobias Harris. Count the basket at
The
the rim.
NBA Season 1-1-2023 Game 1-1 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown
To
2023.
Ibaka. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
They'll get it down low to Harold and watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Aldridge to Dinwiddie.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready.
The NBA Season 1-1-2023 Game 1-1. Games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
That's usually one that he'll knock down. To Dinwiddie. Aldridge to Ibaka. Aldridge.
Don't let him get out. Watch the back door, back door, back door.
He throws it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia.
The NBA Season 1-1-2023 Game 1-1 matchup is now live streaming on GOATS International Sports Showdown 2023.
Count the basket.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
The Sixers are victorious as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers did what great teams do best. Finish. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers. When you have a look at these highlights, you can see how this team wasn't able to get it together. It was definitely a frustrating loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid gets the
Game
award for the
1-1
most
Philadelphia
obvious reason, and that's his
76ers
scoring
9-1
output. He
Brooklyn
couldn't be
Nets
stopped,
6-3.
and it was incredible to watch.
Who was gold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming games for the Brooklyn Nets. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Game 1-1 Memphis Grizzlies 1-0 San Antonio Spurs 1-0 final. Game 1-1 Dallas Mavericks 1-5 Milwaukee Bucks 1-3 final.